Hello, hello. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. Once again, I did not check my audio. I feel like that's like the first thing I open up every single stream with, especially for the prior streams that I was doing for Art Fight is like, hello guys. Howdy. I did not check my audio, so if I sound like absolute like the worst, let me know. But hello, it's first stream since Art Fight ended, you know? Pretty hype about that. Probably gonna continue doing streaming because that's been something I've been really enjoying. Hello Spiritberry, thank you for joining. From Ally Heart, you're back. I am back. Took a little bit of time to just kinda, I guess, melt into my bed covers. But I'm very glad and I'm very happy to be back. I'll be streaming probably like Tuesday, Thursdays regularly. We will see. We'll see. It's all up in the air. I am nothing but inconsistent. So we'll see. Nice to see you both, Spiritberry and LA Heart. But today we're gonna be drawing not an art fight piece because tis the end of Art Fight. What we will be drawing today is on Instagram. I am super excited and happy to announce that I reached 5K over the course of July, which I wasn't really able to do much for because I was a little busy. But yeah, we reached 5K on freaking Instagram and like 500 here on YouTube. So I'm so floored by that, and I'm absolutely grateful. So I kind of did a poll earlier on in the month of July, being like, "Hey, what should I do for this?" And then people voted on doing a DTIYS. So draw this in your style. It has been wonderful. The last one went really well, so I guess we're doing another one. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna be drawing today. Sorry for like the huge yappity ramble at the beginning. From LA Heart. Oh yeah, Spiritberry's profile pic. Isn't that the picture you drew for them? On the new screen is very precious. Oh my god. I don't know if it's gonna stay like that. I was mostly just using that because that's the thumbnail of the video. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna use that for the starting soon screen, which is what I did for the last one, which was use the Art Fight thumbnail that I did for cheese and crackers for the starting soon screen. I want to actually make like a really cool animated one. I just actually have to put time aside to do that. I've been doing so much drawing, and it's funny that I haven't even like posted like half of it anywhere. But anyways, back on topic to the 5K DTIYs. Last time I did like a pretty complex pose and everything with like a whole background and everything, but I think this time I'm gonna do it a little simpler, just so it's a little bit more friendly to people who want to do it. Because I know last time it was like pretty complex, and a lot of people told me that, oh, it'd be cool to do it, but it seems like a lot of work, so I kind of don't want to. And I'm like, you know what, that's totally fair. Let me pull up what I did for, I think it was 3K or 4K. I can't exactly remember because I hit those milestones like back to back. But so last one was like super complicated. This was the last one that I had for the last Draw This in Your Style. So I'm definitely gonna go a little less complex than this because I kind of just got a little carried away. So if you guys have any suggestions and stuff for what I should add, I know I'm definitely adding the frogs. That's definitely for sure. Definitely probably gonna do my persona this time as well. besides that, I have no idea what in the HE double hockey sticks I'm gonna be doing. So I'm kind of just gonna start sketching, kind of just start rambling about stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm very happy to see you guys back in stream, so thank you for joining in again. But I hope you guys have had a wonderful start to your August so far. To be honest, I completely am just. Ooh, I should add Pajonta. Should I add like all of the named frogs in here? I don't know. I feel like that might be a little too complex. Cause again, I want to keep it like a little simpler this year, but also when I like have fun drawing stuff, I try and go as complex as possible, especially if I have like time to draw some stuff. So I don't know. There's this one piece that I did over July. It was a commission for someone who's been very gracious to. Well, it's like a group of people. They have their like D&D group, and they. Oh, Pahanson. My bad. My bad. Pahanson. My bad. The new. Yes, I should add Pahanson. Absolutely. I've like started the sketch and like deleted it like 3 times. Because I have no idea what I'm gonna do. What if I do like nap time, where it's like all the bunch of the hold up, all the bunch of the frogs, and do a little sleepy, you know. And we got Pahanson up in there too. I think that would be cute. But I don't know. I've been doing a lot of drawings that I've not posted. A lot of them aren't really commissions, but I have 2 of them that are commissions. But I'm like, man, I should post these somewhere, but I just haven't. And like one of those pieces I'm pretty proud of. I mean, it's the first time I've done like a really like complex sky, so it's really cool. Already love it, and it's just a circle. Thank you. You know, as an artist, you gotta get good at drawing circles. I think maybe like a top-down kind of like comfy like sleepover scene, maybe. Draw like those stereotypical marshmallow pillows, because who doesn't have stereotypical marshmallow pillows with like little like nubbins on the end? I always love drawing pillows like this. Always reminds me of like the original Cinderella film, where all the pillows are drawn with like little nubbins on the end. That's where I'm like, that's how you draw pillows, 100%, and I just haven't changed it since. Do I want side pose? Or alright, we're starting again. I think we put like hello here. From Ally Heart. Ooh, you set up your classroom today. It was really fun and exhausting. Oh, nice. And Spearberry, you got a haircut today? Heck yeah, you guys are on the ball. Sounds like I hope you had fun setting up your classroom. And from Spearberry, getting a haircut, I hope it turned out well. Was it like going to a salon getting a haircut, or was it like, like do it at yourself, like at home? Because every time I go to get a haircut, it turns out awful. Like one time I wanted like a really cool masculine haircut, and I got a Karen haircut. I'm not even kidding. Like straight up Karen haircut. And I was so upset. But also Ella haircut's really cool setting up a classroom. What time when's your school semester start? Would be my question. tomorrow? Oh, jeez. I would be terrified. From Spitbury, you went to a salon? You got a masculine haircut too? Heck yeah. I don't know. I think I went to like Supercuts, so I can't really say that's a salon or anything. This was like, I don't know, my sophomore year of high school, but damn, she did me dirty. She really did me dirty. From Alley Heart, they gave you one day to set up your classroom. Dude, that's not right. That's absolutely upsetting. I'm so sorry. Especially if you want to like make everything look cute, you're gonna need definitely more than one day. I know a lot of like teachers that I know spend a lot of time setting up their classrooms, so they would be livid if they only had like one day to set stuff up. Oh man. Something exciting that I did this weekend is I went to the Renaissance Festival. And for those who don't know what the Renaissance Festival is, it is kind of like a medieval mall that everyone dresses up for. And this is my second time going this summer, and I'm very lucky that my brother had paid for my entry both times, and I'm very thankful to him. But when we went, even though it was going to be, like a balls-ass hot day, like 90 degrees above, I'm like, you know what? I am going to stay up all night, make myself a like full coverage night helm from the Elite. Like, if anyone's played Dark Souls, I mean, the only Dark Souls game I've like actually completed is Bloodborne. I love Bloodborne, but from Dark Souls they have like the Elite Knights set. I made the helmet from that, and I'm like, you know what? We have this whole set of chainmail. I just was like, you know what? It's like 20 pounds. I could just run around in that all day. Oh boy, let me tell you. I was both like ecstatic and just absolutely loathing that I chose to do that to myself. From Spiritberry, your hair did look like a Karen haircut at first, but your mom styled it to what you wanted. I'm glad. I'm very glad. That's kind of what I did. Like for my sophomore year, it's like I came out with like, like the whole like V Karen like haircut thing. Especially, and this was like peak Karen time. And oh boy. It was a silly Billy time. And I like went into the bathroom later and just chopped my hair up with a pair of like kitchen scissors. It wasn't kitchen scissors, I think it was fabric scissors, but same difference. From Alihar, yeah, jeez, I can't read. All I had time to do on the outside board was put welcome. Oh, I'm so sorry. I probably only gave you like, oh yeah, here's like 3 hours and a day before. Ooh, that sounds fun, a mistake. I mean, okay. It was kind of worth it when, so my brother's boyfriend and one of his friends also went because we were there for, like, my brother's best friend's birthday. That's why we were there. And so it was really validating when I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the car to take this chainmail off. And all I'm wearing, like, on my top half is, like, a binder. But I was like, screw it. I'll just walk around in a binder. That'll be fine. And when I was taking this chainmail off, I'm like, hey, yo, one of you boys, can you come here and catch this chainmail while I, like, take it off so it doesn't hit the ground? And they were like, yeah, totally. I, like, because I don't want to get snagged in my hair, I, like, pull the shirt up that I was wearing from underneath, which was my brother's shirt, by the way, because I forgot mine. My brother is a saint, by the way. I like pull it up over my head and I like completely flop off this chainmail. Dude catches it and like goes to the ground. And he's like, oh my gosh, this is heavy as HE double hockey sticks. And I'm like, yeah, it is. Very validating. From LA Heart, when you were a kid, you and your dad worked for weeks to make a Minecraft skin as a Halloween costume. Oh, dude, that's so cool. All of those boxes hurt to wear, but it was so worth it. Dude, I have worn some elaborate costumes in my day. My mom is a huge costume maker. I've worn, a bunch of different costumes. Like, I've been going to Comic-Cons in my local area since they were, like, in really small hotel, like, lobbies, like, when it wasn't cool. We went to, like, Comic-Cons and stuff. I've been, like, when I was really young, I've been, like, the Necromancer from, Borderlands, or Borderlands 2 to be specific. I know I wore a cosplay for, man, I was super young. I don't even remember this, but it was, Star Trek, I think. My mom wanted to dress me up as a lady from Star Trek. Done Catwoman. I've definitely know what you mean with, like, those boxes. There's one year that I really wanted to be, like, a box robot. I think Box Trolls came out that year, and so I was like, I want to be in a box. And so my brother was an actual box troll, and then I was wearing, like, a huge thing of just cardboard boxes. But, I've also done cosplays where we went to a place called 4 Mile Park, which is basically like a, civil rights kind of era reenactment little camp thing that we used to go for, like, 4th of July and everything. It was kind of between, like, 1776 to, like, 1900 kind of time period, and used to dress up in, like, full hoop skirts, prairie outfits, everything since we were little. From Survey, you went to Comic-Con this week? Heck yeah, I hope you had fun. But, man, I've not gone to an actual Comic-Con in a while. But, I don't know, I've always loved wearing costumes, and, like, for, like, Ren Fair and everything, I'd say this isn't even the worst costume I've worn. The worst costume is, like, when I was, like, super young. We had this full, like, actual metal cast helmet. And I was, like, super duper young, and I was wearing this thing around in, like, the heat. Dude, that helmet has a reputation because it has, like, physically injured, like, 6 people so far. Like, I think the worst one was, we were messing around in, like, the garage at some point in time, and it was, like, on the floor or something. My sister, like, accidentally stepped on the rim, and let's just say she had a real big scar on her shin from it. But I love wearing costumes, costume making. I mean, one of the biggest things that I want to do, I think I've mentioned this, is, like, create, like, a big rig for, wearing, like, huge suits of armor. But, like, absolutely in love with costumes and costume making. I know I'm gonna add Fahanson, but how many of the frogs should I actually add? Because I can't add all, like, 50 as much as I want to. Sorry, I've been kind of all over the place once again. But, I don't know, at some point, probably because, my mom took a video of me dancing around in the full, like, chainmail set. Probably gonna post that to my Insta story at some point, because I find it hilarious. Me just, doing a jig. And thankfully, since I'm wearing a full coverage helmet, you won't be able to see my face. So it'll probably be fun to show. but I apologize for my costume ramble. It's something that I really enjoy and am passionate about. Although I do not try and recommend making a whole foam helmet when you've never worked with foam before from like a recycled rug that you got for your like college apartment. I do not recommend that. Especially the night before you're gonna leave. It is not worth the super glue and contact cement forever cemented in your hands. Especially with how dusty our local Ren Fair is. It is so dusty that like it's recommended that people with asthma like wear face protection because you will not be able to breathe. That's how dusty it is. They used to have grass, but I think all the grass just died from so many people walking on it, so it's like the dust bowl up in there. Alright. So far, I think this is turning out pretty cute. Been a little distracted just talking, so haven't made too much progress on it, so I apologize. I don't know if I should have this other arm like actually like up, or if I should have it wrapped around the frog as well. I'm not entirely sure. I think it'd be cute with one ear kind of flopped open and then one ear kind of flopped closed, maybe. Those chubby little frog feet. Do a little heart curl in the tail just because, I don't know, I think that's cute. I don't know, if I was actually like doing like, yes, this is the sleeping position that I would assume, I'd like put like one leg up here and like the other leg like over here or something. You know, just like absolutely crazy legs. From Spearberry, now that art fight is over, you can start designing new characters. Even you have other characters that you haven't drawn yet. Yeah, that's the good part of art fight being over, is more time to draw other things. Like, speaking of like character design and everything, I got characters that I'm finalizing their designs for finally in order to start the comic that I've been mentioning a few times. But very excited for that. I'm currently working on an animatic, which for one of the characters, which I think is fun. Maybe I'll share that at the end of stream, just as like a little fun like sneak peek or something. I'll probably post at some point. But I totally feel like the whole like, yes, I have a bunch of new characters, and yet I have so many old characters that I just haven't even drawn yet. But sometimes you just gotta follow the art flow, you know? Unfortunately, sometimes your old characters aren't as appealing to draw as new, fresh ideas. But there's always, as long as you still have those characters, there's always time to draw them at some point. And Spirit Bear, you're gonna die. You're gonna be a little slower, cause school's basically in a week. Yeah. Can't believe summer went by so gosh darn fast. For like my college semester, if I'm going to college or continuing my degree, it would be like sometime in September that it would start. So at the very least, I have at least a little bit more freedom before school would come rein me in. But I really hope you're the best. Hopefully you have like no teachers that like really absolutely hate you drawing in your notes. I had some of those teachers who, I think in like 6th grade, I had this one math teacher, because we had like math be a separate class in 6th grade or something, but he absolutely hated like any like drawings or doodles in people's math notes, to the point where if he caught you drawing or doodling in your math notes, he would pull you aside, put you on a separate table, and then after every single class, he would hold you late for him to review your notes. And if he found that you like did any doodles or anything that wasn't math related, he would take points off of your next test. It was real bad. So I really hope you have like no teachers like that. From Ally Heart, oh, it's so cute. Oh, you redesigned one of your characters? Nice. Love character redesigns. Absolutely love them. Because it's always fun trying to push like your character's elements in a new, fun way that more encapsulates them. Especially like as people kind of, continue their art journey and feel like they get better at certain stuff. It's always nice to go back and revisit characters. But yeah, for Spirit Berry, I really hope you don't have a teacher like that. From Ally Heart, that is evil. I know, right? Absolutely atrocious. Like, you just hated artists for some reason, which is funny because, like, I think it was my 8th grade year, I had a science teacher, and I still love that science teacher to this day, where basically he would grade you not on like getting all the notes down, but he would grade you on the unique way that you took your notes. So whenever we were like, doing like physics and stuff, I would always draw out like examples and like small little comics about like the concepts that we were learning and that I read in my textbook. And then he would always like grade me really well, and he'd be like, I love this art. You should email it to me so I can use it for like future stuff to show other students what they can do with like, being creative when note taking. And I absolutely love that professor. Probably the reason why I do art studies so weird to this day, because I'll like take them like I'm taking AP Physics notes instead of, doing actual art studies. So I'll like sit down and like take notes and draw little examples. From Spitberg, you hate teachers like that. You've had one like that before. It makes no sense. They're like, I want to make sure you're paying attention in class. And I'm like, well, I am paying attention in class. I know this like Kermit the Frog sketch, making out with like, I don't know, SpongeBob, doesn't seem like I'm paying attention in class, but let me tell you, I can recite the quadratic formula we learned today in class, and that's all I needed to know, just because I got bored, From Ally Heart, used to have all green hair, which was a choice. Instead, I gave him a green streak with red. Ooh, instead of flat side hair. I really like that choice. For one of my characters, for character that I have, her name is Journey. When I first made her, I was really bad at drawing different textured hair, so I gave her like a pair of space buttons and didn't really think much about it. But now, like, going back and redesigning her hair, I gave her like cornrows, which I think was the best decision ever, because it really like encapsulates, I guess, adding more of her heritage and, like, more of her hair texture into her design, which is awesome. From LA Heart, that is so cool. But yeah, I don't know. I love teachers that encourage students to take notes in different ways, and then teachers that just like punish students for, I guess, using their sketchbooks, or not sketchbooks, their notebooks in quote unquote unproductive ways. Absolutely, just those are the types of teachers that make kids hate school. Like, I've always been in love with school. But that's not because, like, oh, I love the environment or anything. I just love knowledge in general. In any way I can get my hands on more knowledge makes me happy. So going to school for me wasn't like, oh, I gotta go learn. It was like, yay, unfortunately I have to deal with people and or teachers, but I get to learn about defenestration, which is, I've mentioned this before, where it's the act of throwing something out the window, which has happened twice in American history in protest, which I find is very funny. From Spearbrain, your next post is gonna be Vixen in it. Oh, nice! You're drawing your character as Imp. Aww. Or Little Pet Shops? Yeah, Little Pet Shops. That's LPS, right? Maybe? No? It's been a while. From Ally Heart, you're an art teacher. It would be weird for you to mark people down for doodling. XD? That would be kind of weird. You're just like, alright, kids. What is this? What is this doodle that you have here? And it's like, I don't know, some anime character. Because I don't know why, but some art teachers just have an absolute hatred of anime characters. Ugh, how dare you have this anime character in here when you should be drawing perspectives of a cube with the correct values in your doodles, That's what you should be drawing. Not this. This isn't art. I don't know. That would be something that I would probably hear someone say. Alright. I'm actually gonna switch up the legs. I think I'm gonna have like one leg up and then the other leg to the side. Just because, I don't know. Like I mentioned earlier, that's how I sleep. I sleep with real weird leg positions. So, it'd be fun to just put that in the art. Maybe not. That looks a little funky. From Spearberry, yeah, you're drawing them in the littlest shop. Little Pet Shop style. Nice. It's been a while since I've actually, like, seen any Little Pet Shops. I used to play it with Little Pet Shops with, like, my brother, my sister, and my cousin. He really liked Little Pet Shops too, to the point where, like, he had, like, an entire plastic drawer filled with Little Pet Shops that we used to go over to his house and play with. It was wonderful. From Ally Heart, that kid that came in and said, he said I couldn't draw Goku, but look at this! And he handed me a very good drawing of Goku. Thing is, I never said he couldn't draw Goku, question mark. Kids be crazy sometimes, to be honest. I don't know, maybe it's not you specifically. Maybe he's just projecting society's views of people drawing Goku onto you, because you're his art teacher. But I remember when that was, like, such a big thing that, like, art YouTube used to talk about, which is, like, anime art, whether it's, like, real art, whether it's fake art, whether you should listen to your art teacher or not. Like, I remember so many story times about that. From Spearberry, you love Little's Pet Shop. You still collect them? Nice. I think my brother still has a few. I don't know. Little's Pet Shop has been around for forever. I know my mom had a Little's Pet Shop that she handed down to me and my brother, which I think we still have. Although if I had to say my favorite Little's Pet Shop, I probably could not tell you because I don't remember any of them, unfortunately. Childhood memory is garbage. So there we go. We'll have one frog here. From Ally Heart Society said he couldn't draw Goku, so he proved me wrong. XD. You know, that's just how it goes. People just project. And then from Ally Heart, you love Little's Pet Shops too? Yeah, they're super cute. They kind of remind me of I don't know, giant Animal Crossing characters sometimes. I know there was one time where my brother, I think it was, made a trade for we had a super rare Little's Pet Shop, and he made a trade with somebody for 3 little tiny mini Little's Pet Shops. They were tiny bunnies that you got in a huge hospital kit for Little's Pet Shops, and he made that trade. My mom was so pissed. From Spearberry, you want the fox one so bad, but it's really hard to find. Yeah, that's the thing. I think if I have seen them recently, I think they're definitely adopting the I guess the blind bag, children gambling kind of style, which I don't know if I totally support. I'm kind of kids with the blind bag stuff. I feel real icky about that. Don't get me wrong, I've been a child and I've definitely bought a bunch of Mega Bloks Halo figures and those little tiny blind bags, but I feel toy companies are taking it a little too far. I don't know, the LOL dolls and stuff, where it's I don't know, $12 for a little tiny doll, and it won't even be the one that you want. It just makes me feel icky. And so sometimes when Little's Pet Shops had those little blind bag ones, I always feel really ripped off. From Ally Heart, yeah, gambling for kids. Yeah. It really feels like it, to be honest. I don't know. People got mad for video games having loot boxes in them. And they're oh, you can't do that. That's gambling for children. When, for one, a lot of those video games weren't marketed to children. They were marketed for teens. And, for two, you could earn those loot boxes without paying actual money. But for toys, you legitimately have to pay that money. From Spearberry, you wanted a blind bag cat so bad that your cat stole it for you? Listen, I've gotten pretty good at especially for those Mega Bloks Halo figurines, gotten pretty good at feeling out the bag to make sure it's the one you want, Definitely have gotten pretty good at that, which is funny because my brother is absolutely still love those, and even though they're super rare right now because they're totally just, I don't know, Mega Bloks doesn't really make Halo figurines anymore, but when I think it was a year ago or so, me and my brother went to our local grocery store, and there was some there, and so my brother picked out a bunch of packs and he felt them out. He's okay, these are all different, and the dude got 3 ultra rare ones back to back. And we knew these were ultra rare ones because they were the ones with the little mystery question mark on it that said ooh, special clear samurai one with a little question mark over it. And he got 3 of those. It was hilarious. From Ally Heart, It's also why gacha games are being banned for kids in some parts of the world. Yeah, no, I totally agree for that. I know like a lot of people for like Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact are like, well, it's not necessary to play the gachas. When like I used to play Genshin for a long time when it first like launched. From I think when it launched to when like it got the Dragonspire update, which was like the Snowy Mountain update before they got too much stuff for leeway. And like the reason why I had to stop is because I had 0 5-star characters and the difficulty got so hard to the point where it was either I continued to like grind every single day and like continue to lose repeatedly in order to try and gain XP to up my characters, or I paid money in order to like, you know, get a 5-star. And it's not like cheap and either. Like you have to pay like, it's not like, oh, let me pay like $1 or something. It's like, okay, the lowest I can do is like $5 and I only get like 3 pulls for like $5, which just seems so icky to me. I love gacha games. Absolutely love gacha games. But just the act of like having to actively like seek out characters, and especially like for gacha games where characters cycle out so often, so you're like forced to pay the money in order to get them instead of earn it over time in order to get these characters. From Alihart, your friend spent so much money on Genshin. Yeah, no, it's insane. Like you'll see like YouTubers and stuff be like, oh, this is what I got for $300 in Genshin Impact, and they get like, I don't know, like 1 5-star off of like their like pity system or something, and a bunch of like 4-star weapons. Then again, it is kind of just the format that a lot of I guess like Eastern gacha games tend to do. From Alihart, you like Cookie Run? I haven't actually looked too much into Cookie Run. I know the character designs are like pretty fire, and a lot of people made some awesome fan art for Cookie Run. I just haven't personally looked into it. But I really like gacha dress up games. But here's the bad thing, like I totally fell into like that whole like, you know, rewatchability, or like no, I totally fell into the rabbit hole of like buying stuff for a gacha game, like especially so me, my brother and sister all played this one app, or it used to be an online browser called like My Animal Boyfriend or something. We all used to play it all the time, and like when I first got my job, like first job at like, I think I just turned 15. Like, I was like literally 14 turning on 15 when I got my first job. And I probably spent like over like $300 on that game alone. Like over the course of time. From Alihart, Mushroom Cookie is your favorite? I honestly, unfortunately, don't know who Mushroom Cookie is, but that sounds like a very cute character. Just on concept alone, you know? Alright, so we have like the main body done for this whole little art piece here. From Spirit Berry, the only mobile game you play is something called Castle Cats. I honestly don't play any mobile games. I think I have Sudoku on my phone. As like old person as that is, having Sudoku on your phone. But I think like that's basically it. I'm more of a associative scroller on both Instagram and YouTube, so that's kind of where I'm at. But I wanna play more mobile games. I just literally can't get over the fact of one, ads being forced to watch, and then 2, how grindy they are if you don't watch ads. From Alihart, you have a sticker of him? Cute. I don't know, like I said, Cookie Run has a lot of good fan art. I just haven't, like, personally gotten into it. But, like, talking about, like, mobile games and stuff, like, there's been some that, like, I'm like, okay, I can deal with watching, like, an ad or something in order to, like, get a buff or something. Like, I'm perfectly fine with watching those. It just gets real annoying sometimes. Then again, I'm the person who, like, I got YouTube Premium just so I don't have to watch ads on videos, because, I don't know, ads on videos, they just... So part of me, I really like watching YouTube ads, because it actually, like, helps me keep up to date with, like, stuff that's releasing, because I didn't know that the Borderlands movie was literally coming out, like, next week, or that the Wolverine and Deadpool movie, like, came out, like, a few days ago. So it's nice just to, like, catch up on that stuff. But also, I'm just not an ad watcher. Plus, I literally use, like, YouTube to, like, listen to music and stuff. And having the ability to, like, turn off my phone while listening to music is well worth the money. From Spearberry, it's literally just collecting cats and doing quests. That sounds fun. I know, like, when I was younger, I used to play, like, the evolution games where, like, it was, like, a bunch of doodle drawings of, like, cats or, like, chickens or, you know, a different type of animal. And then over time, like, you would, like, combine them together in order to get, like, more and more mutated of those cats and animals and stuff. Till you got, like, triple mega hydra, cat god or something. I definitely played those games a lot when I was younger. Trying to add in some different variety of pillows in here. Just to add some fun variety and, like, a nice cute background. I'm very tempted to, like, add in, like, my 2 favorite OCs, which are Jackie and Jekyll, in here, but I feel like it would kind of clutter it just a little too much, but we'll see. Maybe I'll make them, like, little stuffed animals in the background or something. Trying to think of different types of pillows to add. Maybe I'll add, like, a pillow with just regular corners on it, you know, instead of like the little like nubbin corners. From LA Heart, this drawing is coming out so adorably. Thank you. And then from Spiritberry, there's a lot of cats you can collect. Oh, and you have some of the rare ones. Nice. From LA Heart, you think you may have played that game before? Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It was, like, one of those big mobile games. I mean, another thing that, like, is a mobile app that I keep spending probably way too much money on is Webtoon. I've been, like, a Webtoon kid since I was, you know, the target demographic of, like, a 13-year-old girl. And I've been on Webtoon for a long time. And, oh boy, I've definitely spent my fair amount of coins on Webtoon. From Alley Heart, are all the cats, like, references and stuff, like Katniss? Maybe. I know there were a few references in that game. I just can't remember all of them. There were, like little doodle cats where they had, like, let's see if I can, like, remember, like, their faces, where they had, like, smug little cat faces, and, like, one of them was, like, tall cat, where it was just, like, literally, like, a cat that, like, looked like this, where it had really long legs and, like, a tail or something. Or, no, did it have those eyes, or did it have, like, had like eyes like that or something. Where that would, I mean, of course it's not actually what it looked like, but similar, at least in my mind palace. From Ally Hart, your favorite webtoon author on YouTube, he drew you and you bought a signed book? Oh my goodness. Heck yeah, dude. I remember there was one time where I went to a Comic-Con in my area and didn't know that there was a webtoon author there for a series that I read, and it was like a fan series for Overwatch. And I bought the book and got it like signed and stuff, and it was so much fun to actually like have a physical copy of their work. I don't know. I've definitely heard that webtoon has like made some awful decisions, especially for like book, like people actually trying to sell their books and everything, like where you can't actually advertise like books or plushies or anything to do with your series unless you're actually like participating in like their like webtoon originals and stuff. From Ally Hart, that's Battle Cats, you think, which you've played. I was thinking of Battle Cats that Berry was talking about. No, it definitely was Battle Cats. And then like the same person who made Battle Cats made like a different game a lot earlier than that, where basically you just merge the cats and stuff to make different types of cats, which is the same concept of like kind of as Battle Cats, but yeah, the same person I think did both games. So I'm kind of tempted to make like a really long like cat pillow, you know, like the ones that you always see in the advertisements where like they like, I don't know, they come out of like the cling wrap packaging and like fluff out. It's like the really big cats. Yeah, cat pillow. Definitely gonna add cat pillow in here since we're talking about like battle cats and stuff. But yeah, definitely have spent a lot of money on Webtoon, regardless of like some of their good and bad policies. I mean, I used to make a comic on Webtoon back in the day, which I've not updated since 2020. So it's real funny like going back and like reading comments on it, and then the last one from like 2020 is like, yo, where the heck did you go? From Ally Hart, did you ever read Space DTY? I don't think so. I've never really been a super sci-fi person. I mean, honestly, a lot of the webtoons that I read, I don't even remember a lot of their titles, to be honest. Because, I don't know, I've been on the platform for a long time, and a lot of the series that I used to read through either ended or I got bored of them, so. You have webtoons too? Nice! Thinking of giving the little cat plushie the little cat legs, you know? Do something like that. I think that's enough pillow coverage, maybe. I feel like I need like a star pillow or something up in here. Just because I feel like that'd be a cute, fun shape to add as well. But I feel like it might be a little too crowded to add a star pillow. From Ally Hart, you neither, but this one isn't really sci-fi, more like teen drama. Ooh, maybe. It was one of your favorites from years ago. Nice. Your favorite webtoon is called... Oh, give me a second. Foxfires? Ooh, that one sounds cool. I don't know. The Webtoon is such a huge platform that like there's a lot of cool series that I haven't been able to read, and I'm kind of sad that I haven't. But also, I'm like barely keeping up with the series that I read currently. But definitely one of my favorite webtoons that I'm currently reading would have to be, I think it's called The Greatest Estate Developer. It has probably some of the best expressions I've ever seen in a webtoon. Let me real quick pull up some pictures. These are just gonna be ones that I found on Google because I do not pirate stuff, but I will use images that other people pirated. But let me pull up one of these faces for you guys to see, because these faces are absolutely wonderful. Now here's the thing. Which one do I want to choose? You know what? I feel like this one's a good one to choose. From Spirit Berry, Foxfires. It's about a raccoon dog and a black cat. Oh, that sounds super cute. But from Greatest Estate Developer, this is one of the faces that you can just find regularly in the webtoon. Absolutely in love with the expressions in this. And this thing is not even like a horror series. It's like a fantasy isekai series, which I recommend checking out if you just like fun fantasy isekai series. But I aspire to one day draw faces like that. And what's really sad about like the whole like no piracy from like websites like Webtoon is I can't take screenshots to save for art reference for later, which I mean totally fair because we don't want people like taking other people's art. But man, would I just love to just use this stuff for reference. Especially since I want to start up my own webtoon again. Okay, I think that looks better. Very still considering putting a star pillow up in here. I still think it would be super cute. Yeah, I'm adding a star pillow. I think that's just adorable. I've always wanted a star pillow. I've never actually had a star pillow though. Definitely like, dream fantasy room, you'd have like a star pillow. And I mean, my dream fantasy room would like be decorated with a bunch of Minecraft stuff. I already have way too many Minecraft items. Just be a lot more of that. Also, I have no idea how long I'm probably gonna do stream for. Probably gonna stop sometime. Maybe in the next 30 minutes or something. I will see though. Just because I'm still a little burnt out from streaming, but yeah, star pillow is a good thing to do. I don't know. Moving on to other topics. Has anyone kept up with any of the birthday FNAF stuff that's been released recently? Because there's been some cool stuff coming out, which I think is super cool. From Spiritberry, you printed out all the art. You're getting it tomorrow. Nice. But yeah, there's definitely been some cool FNAF stuff coming out. But I've been like super duper busy that I haven't like had any opportunity to watch other people play the games, which is a little sad for me, but that's okay. Because I will watch them at some point in time. Okay, there we go. Now we have a cute star pillow up in here. Alright, now time for the other frog positions, which I don't know what to do, but I should probably add Pahansen somewhere in here. Since they were requested. I haven't really ever drawn a newt, so definitely don't quote me on how well this goes. But got a cute little guy. From Spirit Bear, you saw some FNAF stuff. I'll admit, you don't pay attention to FNAF stuff anymore. I mean, that's totally fair. I wish I had more time to actually pay attention to FNAF stuff, because it's like still probably one of my favorite franchises. It's just been, I don't know, kind of mild recently. The new Into the Pit game seems cool though. Just based on the trailer alone. I have not seen anything else from the new game, but just based on the trailer alone. Also, I know I'm definitely not going to finish this on stream today, so probably be streaming same time Thursday and continuing this piece, or working on something else, so you'll have to see. From Ella here, yeah, we gotta add Pahansen up in here. From User, the sketch is looking good, thank you! Kind of just chilling, talking about FNAF mobile games and, you know, everything in between. There we go. Probably something like that. I don't know how DigiLegs work, but we're gonna call that good right over there. Now we can add in some of the other frogs. Let's see. Because, definitely, maybe add in a frog here. I kind of, like, put some little, like, little circles in for where I should put the frogs, but, we'll see. Just because I don't want all the frogs looking, like, too similar, but also, like, I want to represent a lot of frogs, because, you know, sometimes there's, like, over 50 frogs. right in there. So that's like 3 little guys added on. Maybe I might make this guy just a little smaller so I don't cover up the cat pillow too much. There we go. Just a wee bit smaller. There we go. Maybe we'll put a little guy underneath this little star pillow right here. Maybe he's dead. Maybe this will be Dredrick. I have no idea how to draw frogs at different angles. Only frogs at a single angle, you know? I'm Spearberry. Oh, you got a pet fish recently? Oh, nice! What kind of fish were they? Was it like a betta fish or something? Or was it like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of domesticated, like, you know, fish that aren't just like, I don't know, pet goldfish. Which, I mean, pet goldfish are pretty cute too. But I definitely remember times when we had pet fish. There's like a really sad, like unfortunate part in time where like we could no longer take care of some of the fish that we got, so we tried our best to kind of like humanely end the fish. And there was a fish that survived 3 years after that. Bro was just a super fish, to be honest. You forgot what they were called, but they're colorful. Nice. I don't know, there was one time where we used to go to Petco a lot. You know, like pet stores and stuff, and this was like, it's like one of the like big main, like big ones. And my brother kind of mentioned this story when we were doing our rating art fight attacks. He's Sharky, by the way. But when we were like rating art fight attacks and everything, he mentioned me hitting my face on a Petco ladder. So they have like this entire huge wall, just different types of fish. And I used to be mesmerized by fish. Like I used to just walk by it and just look at all the pretty fish. One day there was one of those like really big step ladders. Like it had like, you know, the things down here, and it was like a whole setup with like wheels and stuff that these Petco employees used to like access the top fish tanks and everything. One time they left that out and there was like no attendant near it or anything, and I was just, you know, walking, staring at these fish, absolutely mesmerized. And the next thing you know, I'm like on the ground and I'm like, what happened? As like my entire like left side of my face is completely swollen as I like ran into that Petco ladder, and I had like a really bad like black eye for like, I think it was like weeks afterwards. I don't know, that's I don't, every time someone talks about fish, that is like the one story that comes to my mind is me smacking my face on a Petco ladder, which I honestly don't entirely remember. I just remember my family members making fun of me for years. And to be honest, that's not the most embarrassing thing I've done in my life. So at least I'm thankful for that, you know? Could be worse, could be worse. But I think I still love fish. I don't know, I just feel bad because I don't have the time nor the money to actually get them, like, like the actual habitats that they would be happy with, and like the amount of, like, tank space that they need. So definitely always felt bad for like the fish that people would give away at like carnivals and stuff. If anyone ever got any like carnival fish, always feel bad for them. From Spirit Berry, you got them for free because they were at the store your mom works at. Nice! We love free fish. Free things are always the best. 100%, like, hands down. I mean, my favorite joke whenever I work at like a retail place where we give out stuff for free, and they're like, "Oh, how much is it?" I'm like, "It's free 99." And then because I have a bad lisp, they're like, "Oh, it's $3.99," and I'm like, "No, it's free 99." FREE, free. And then they don't laugh. I always find it funny, but I know I never pull it off right. But free stuff is the best. It's like if something was on sale, but you didn't have to pay any money for it, From Spirit Berry, we made sure that they have a lot of space. Good. Absolutely wonderful. I will say that, like, unfortunately, like, throughout my childhood, we didn't know how much, like, space nor, like, the specific, temperature stuff and everything that certain fish were supposed to have. So I feel so bad for a lot of, like, the childhood fish that we had, because they should have been treated a lot better. But I will say, we did get a lot of the fish from, like, like Walmart, where they were like in the little tiny plastic containers. So at least I got a little bit more space. But I still feel horrible for a lot of the fish and stuff that I've had like throughout my life. They deserved better. So I hope your fish enjoys and is very well taken care of. Alright, I think I can probably squeeze in one more frog before it's like too many frogs. I know it should be like down here in this area. I'm just having trouble, like, I don't know, imagining where it would be. Maybe it's like a frog belly up. Maybe that's what we're looking at. There's a frog with a little belly up. Do you like with his fingers interlocked? This makes me feel like he's like in a funeral, like floating down a river. The position he's in, just like his hands like together and like, I don't know, praying or something. Okay, maybe let's restart on that frog. That frog is a little sus. I like the idea of him like being belly up though. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions for like frog positions. Let me know, because this last one might give me a little bit of trouble. I'm Allie Hart. Oh, Pa Johnson. Pa Hansen and Pa Johnson are sleeping together. Yeah, they're having a good time. They're just chilling. It's a little sleepover party, Everyone here has a good time. I hope hope all these frogs have a good time. Maybe not this guy. This guy might not be having such a good time, but that's okay. I believe he's just putting on a silly little act. No frogs were hurt in the making of this art piece, I promise. Nope. Don't you just love when your entire drawing program lags out and then you just completely drag one of your layers completely out of where it's supposed to be? I love that. My favorite, actually. I know, to be honest, I find it funny. I've been like drawing like these little cartoon frogs the same exact way for honestly forever, and I'm glad I get to draw more of them, you know? Going like full circle back to talking about like doodling and sketchbooks and stuff, I probably have like sketchbook doodles of like these kinds of like little little simplified frogs in some of those old sketchbooks. Maybe he's like doing like a big snore or something, you know? Just trying to make sure that this whole piece like feels balanced and stuff. Where he's at right now, it looks like he's doing like a little dramatic pose, like, oh, woe is me! I accidentally stumped my frog toe on something. The Spirit Berry, that's me, but with cats. You draw them everywhere. Dude. I love drawing cats too. Like, I got 3 favorite animals to just, you know, randomly doodle on stuff. That's cats, frogs, turtles / tortoises, and then like birds, like ravens / crows. I love doodling those guys everywhere. I kind of feel like I want to leave this very dramatic frog. I feel like he deserves to be dramatic. It's giving me like, if anyone ever played Undertale and you were like doing the pacifist run and like Metaton had like that whole like romance musical scene with them in like the dress and stuff. It's given me the song in the background of that. Like that would be what plays when this frog just like casually just like, you know, dramatically lays onto like a couch or something. Just ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da. Something like that. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good amount of frogs. We got 5 frogs, 1 newt. I think that's a decent amount of frogs. I think like any more and like the composition would be off. So I think that's a good amount of frogs. Kind of like center that just a little bit more. I think this would probably like make a bangin' sticker, to be honest. This is actually really cute. Do feel somewhat bad that this guy is a little smaller than the rest. I might up his size just a tad bit, just to keep him on par with the rest of the other frogs, so he doesn't fall behind. Maybe he's the runt of the litter, but I want him to feel adequate with everybody else. I feel like this is pretty cute so far. I have no idea what pajamas to put on my little guy here. Very tempted to do like the I don't know, like a Scrooge McDuck nightgown or something with like the little hat. That would be kind of funny. Trying to think what would be something cute to wear. Cause like only pajamas like I ever wear are like a tank top and I don't know, like sweatpants. So I'm trying to think of like cute pajamas. Maybe those, I don't know, like very like stereotypical like matching set pajamas where like I don't know, I can only remember like Christmas matching set pajamas where it's like the top and the bottom that have like a matching pattern on them or something. Then again, it might be something cute to wear like a pair of like art like themed pajamas. I have to think about how to do that. Maybe like a cute little pair of short shorts. And like a little t-shirt with like rolled up sleeves or something. I feel like that's a cute pair of pajamas. Well, a cute pair of pajamas and a realistic pair of pajamas, because I don't think anyone ever wears like matching pajama sets at all. At least not people that I know wear matching pajama sets. I just wear like I said, either tank tops, graphic tees, and then like pajama pants. Anyways, should I have like a cute little collar? Nah, I feel like that's too like everyday wear. And then maybe the shirt has like little like paintbrushes or something on it. Paintbrushes and like easels, you know, like Bob Ross style. I feel like that's kind of cute, kind of like art related. From Spirit Brand, this looks really cute. Thank you. Feel like it would be a fun draw this in your style little art piece. Definitely gonna be easier than the last draw this in your style that I did for Insta, so that will definitely be sure. There we go. I think the sketch is thoroughly finished for right now. I think I might leave it here for tonight. Going on to some stuff that will be happening in the future. Streams, like I said, I'm gonna try and keep streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time. These are gonna kind of be like a mixed bag of stuff. Maybe I might be streaming some games, maybe I'll be streaming some art. Like I said, I have a project that I'm gonna be working on coming up very soon, so a lot of streams might be dedicated to that. We'll see if I, do some other streams. If you guys are interested, I'm probably gonna be doing some YouTube videos at some point in time. We'll see. I mean, Instagram, I'm still gonna be the same, posting very far and inconsistent stuff. Just in general, either about Art Fight, mostly about D&D. We'll see. I'm not really the most consistent of person, unfortunately. But it's been great to have you guys join me for another stream. It's been absolutely wonderful. Definitely want to keep streaming, something that I'm really enjoying recently. But besides that, next stream is probably gonna be on Thursday, same time. Most likely gonna be continuing this piece right here. Gonna go through the whole process. From Tyler, it's okay, me too. Love the art. Thank you. So probably gonna be continuing the process a little later on. But yeah, kind of just an update. A lot of stuff might be kind of up in the air. I don't know if anyone's interested in Cult of the Lamb. Me and my brother are gonna be doing Cult of the Lamb playthrough, co-op style, which will be fun. So, because that's coming out sooner than later. But anyways, thank you guys for joining. It is time for frog count. We got 2, 3, 4. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh geez, oh, that's my OBS. Oops. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, there we go, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, got 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, oh my goodness, these frogs are being extra slippery today. Okay, 46, 47, 48, 49, got 50, 51, 52 frogs. That's actually on the high side of things usually. So that's a decent amount of frogs for today. We did stream a little longer than usual, and since I'm not streaming every single day, probably gonna be a little bit longer than an hour per stream. honestly, since you guys have kind of like shown up for a little bit, I don't know if you'll be super like curious about some other stuff that I'm working on, but there is one thing I want to pop up and show you guys. Just because it's something that I've been really working on recently, and hopefully you'll have some good opinions on it, and then after that, I'll kind of hop off stream. But speaking of that project that I'll be working on soon, oh, cheese and crackers, hold up. Cheese and crackers. Trying to like pull it up, and then it's like, alright. So, it's gonna be hard to see with a bunch of frogs, and hopefully you guys can hear the audio, and hopefully it won't be too loud. Maybe, let's see. Do I have... Yes, input audio capture. That is music audio capture. Hold up. Display capture. But does this have audio on it? Let me look at this real quick. Yeah, just a little animatic I've been working on. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound or not. So I'm just gonna kind of play it. If you can hear it, cool. If you can't hear it, that's also fine. The song is, I believe it's the Underworld song from the Epic Saga. Gotta get this frog out of the way. Hopefully it's like not too loud. If you guys can hear it. I wouldn't know if you guys can hear it or not, unfortunately. I'm just gonna turn down my volume in general just in case, but it is a cool little animatic that I've been working on. Just a little preview of it, since it's something that I will continue to work on and probably be posting maybe this week, maybe next week, but I don't know if you guys can hear the audio. Probably not, just because I don't know if my whatchamacallit picks up audio. I don't think it does, but thank you guys for joining stream. This will be done at some point, and then, like I said, next stream will be sometime soon. Sorry, I've been kind of like all over the place for the end of this, but again, thank you for joining. I hope you have a great day. Make sure you drink some water. Make sure you touch some grass. And then most importantly, make sure you stretch. Have a great night and or morning.